an absolute classic of the guitar world. If you're looking for one in 2022, we're here to show you our top 3 picks. I'm Tom for Gear for Music, and let's just start by looking at the critical features that make a Les Paul a Les Paul. So start with the neck. You've got your rosewood fretboard and 24 3/4 scale length, which is always comfortable to play and sits quite nicely in your hand. And this goes on to your 2 humbucker pickups, which are always full-bodied and quite rich in tone. These sit in your mahogany body, which is great for singing sustain. And then it's rounded off with the 4 knobs, the pickup selector switch, and the distinctive single cutaway design. And this all comes together to deliver your traditional classic Les Paul look and tone. So our first choice here is the Les Paul Tribute. Now, I've picked this one because I think it's a really simple, road-ready Les Paul. Slightly no frills, but it's got all the classic features that you expect. So it's actually a maple neck with a rosewood fingerboard, your 2 humbuckers, your tune-o-matic bridge, and tailpiece. But one of the main features of this is actually the ultra-modern weight relief. So they calculated offsetting of the chambers around the guitar body so that it can retain the solid core, and that's imperative to keep the Les Paul tone and sustain. But what that actually does is it gives you a more ergonomic guitar, one that's lighter to wield, whether you're practicing or on stage, without sacrificing any of those quintessential Les Paul tones that you're obviously looking for. So it's modern, it's road ready, it delivers all of the tone you're looking for, just in a slightly lighter format. So my second pick is the Gibson Les Paul Classic. Now the reason I've chosen this one is for its enhanced versatility. You'll immediately notice the zebra pickups, humbuckers. These are actually open coil, which unlocks an added punchiness. But the versatility comes from the 4 knobs, each of which is push-pull. So the 2 volume controls are for coil tapping and the 2 tone knobs are for phase switching and pure bypassing. The combination of those allow you to unlock a myriad of tonal options, and that versatility is great because it allows you to almost instantly switch between single coil and humbucker tones and almost anything in between. And that's great for the guitarist that values versatility, that wants more than just one tone. It can obviously do the quintessential classic Les Paul tone, but it does so much more as well, and that's why it's included on this list. So our third and final choice for this list is the Les Paul Standard 50s. Now, widely considered the holy grail of guitars is the 1959 Les Paul, so it's no surprise that this has been included on this list. And as soon as you pick it up, you can feel the vintage nature of this design. The vintage 50s neck profile is sleek and playable, and it's a completely solid body, which is ideal for the sustain and richness of tone that you're looking for in a Les Paul. It's also got all the aesthetic bells and whistles, the bound fretboard, the bound body, and the burst booker pickups do an immaculate job of recreating that late 50s sound that everyone craves. And it all comes together to offer a premium guitar, but one that is heavily inspired by one of the most iconic guitars of all time. So those are our 3 picks for the best Les Pauls that you can get your hands on right now in 2022. You've got the stripped back, no nonsense Tribute. You've got the tonal behemoth that is the classic. and you've got the archetypal quintessential standard 50s. But if I've missed your favourite, let me know in the comments. And if you've enjoyed this content, like and subscribe. I've been Tom for Gear for Music, and thank you for watching.